Hit it.
Hi everyone, it's Christina Butcher from the YMCA of Long Island, and I'm here with Melissa Montemali from our Glen Cove location, and we're going over our September challenge for week 4 exercises and stretches. So for this week we have chest exercises. Our first exercise, Melissa's already into our decline bench. She's chosen to use a bar. You can use a bar or a dumbbell. You want to lay down in this position as you do the exercise. You still want the bar in line with your chest. So go ahead and drop the bar down, elbows pull away from each other, and then right back up. If you notice as she does the exercise, the bar is in line with her chest, not her chin. It's going to feel a little different. It's going to work the lower portion of her chest. Thank you very much. Okay. So for our day 1 stretch for the chest, our facility here doesn't have a doorway for us to stand in, but the goal for day 1 is to stretch your chest by placing your arms on the inside of a doorway and just taking a few steps through. It's going to open your chest and extend all the way out. I'm using my notes because I don't have these memorized, but our day 2 exercise for day 23 is push-up variations. So as personal trainers, we hear on a regular basis that people can or can't do push-ups for an injury or something that might not feel right for them. So we're just going to go through some variations with you on what you can do so that push-ups do become available to you. You can always use a wall by placing your hands slightly below your shoulders on it. You can come to a bench or something like this, so we'll show a push-up with your hands on the top of a table. What you're doing here is you're taking some of that angle away. So you step back as far as it's right for you. Same, just like a regular push-up, you're going to drop your chest down and push it away. You can progress this down to the floor as well, and coming onto your knees will also begin to take away some of the resistance. You want to show that one too? So the last variation I wanted to show you of push-ups is using dumbbells to protect your wrists, or making fists with your wrists will help you align your wrists. If you have a difficulty or a discomfort from having flat wrists, you can use dumbbells. The dumbbells Melissa are using right now are round, so just be careful of them rolling. You want to make sure that you're sturdy enough to maintain. Either on your toes or your knees is just as good. So, thank you, Melissa. Our stretch for our push-up variation is to hump yourself, and you're just reaching one arm across the other. Make sure, of course, you do both sides. So make sure you're taking both arms across your chest both times. Our third exercise is dumbbells while using a BOSU or a stability ball. So we're changing up, we're moving it a little bit away from one of our benches, and we're using a stability ball or a BOSU. Either one will give you just a slightly different position and engage your core more. So for this, and any of them, go ahead and what you want to focus on is the placement of the BOSU. You want the BOSU in line with your upper back so that you still have the stability, even though you're working a little bit more of your core. If you have a sensitive neck, you're always more than welcome to move further down so that your neck is supported as well. So doing what's right for you. In this position, she's going to do a fly. So she's going to open her arms with a slight bend to her elbow on the outside and then squeezing up and in at the top. So a chest fly, you get more of the center of your chest by opening and expanding through your elbows and reaching away. Thank you, lady. So our next stretch is using a foam roller. Foam rollers are wonderful to engage and help you with your range of motion and stretching. So actually what I'm asking you to do is lay on it. Yep. So what we're going to do is have a seat on the very end of a foam roller, and you're going to lay down so that your head is fully supported. In this position, it's going to just align your spine and release any of the muscles around it. From here, she's opening her stretch by having her arms out to the side, which she can continue to do, or to get a little bit of a deeper stretch, she'll make goalpost arms. She's very flexible, so it's going to be difficult to replicate this at certain times. But what the goal is that you want to see is your wrist in line with your elbow. So you might not be as deep as her as she is on this stretch, but this is a variation of your wrist in line with your elbow will open and expand through your chest. Thank you, Melissa. So looking at our cheat sheet to see, we're going to head over to our Queen X. for our dips. We're just cleaning up so we don't make a mess.
Well, you know, I'm hoping to trunk shows for me. He wants to do it.
No, you're good. Just stay right there. We can use the ends over here. It's great. You can be in it. Alright, nothing so long. So this is our dip exercise. If you see her alignment, she's going to place her hands underneath her shoulders, scooch her tush off. You can do this off a bench. Oh, you're good. You don't have to get too much.
Okay, I want to make sure I got you too.
What you're gonna do is she's gonna drop her butt in, the weight skim the back of her body, and push and extend right up and through. Shoulders are up, chest is open, belly is in. How many should we make her do? What do you think?
20.
Keep going, keep going. Thanks. All right, great job. Have a seat. So our stretch for today is our tricep. R1, a single arm up. You can see in the mirror, she's focusing on bringing her hand down the center of her back. Her elbow is up. If this isn't available to you due to shoulder injury or just it's very a deep stretch, you can always just take your hand to your shoulder and lift slightly. Doesn't have to be very deep. So choosing the variation that's right for you in your shoulder and your body. Moving on. So we have inchworms with a push-up. I love this exercise. This is a lot of fun of an exercise. And we can do it just right here, so you can see. So this could be a little bit more difficult, but go right ahead. She's gonna drop down, bending her knees as she needs to, walking herself out, push up, always available to do on your knees if you have to, and walking herself right back in. Let's just see one more of those so people can see. Bend your knees as you need to, walk yourself out, drop down, push yourself right back up, and then she's gonna walk herself back in. All right. Our stretch is just a ragdoll with bent knees. So gently bending her knees, just letting everything hang and releasing. This stretch is gonna get more of her upper back than her chest, but just because we did inchworms, we wanna release your lower back as well. Thank you, Melissa. So we're almost there. We have 2 more days. So we're moving to our TRX. We have TRX hanging throughout all our facilities, mostly on our Queen X pieces. She's gonna adjust the straps so that it's right for her, holding a handle. We're gonna do our chest press. So feet are in line with each other. She comes forward onto her toes so our body weight is shifted. Arms straight. Go ahead, activate by bending through your elbows, pushing through your palms to engage away. It's a great exercise because it also incorporates your core by maintaining that plank position. From here, let's do our TRX chest stretch. She's going to step forward into a lunge and just opening her arms. So the depth of your lunge and how far you reach forward is going to be based on your range of motion. So you're just finding that opening release through your chest. All right, you ready for our last day? Yes. Okay. TRX push-ups. We saved the best for last. This is definitely a tough exercise. She's going to lower the TRX so the bottom of the loop is about halfway through her calf. So she's lowering it down a bit. At any time you have any questions about our TRXs, how to use them, or where they are, feel free to reach out to your Y, whether it's one of the wellness coaches who are on the floor or one of our trainers. We'd love to help you with it. So getting in this is a little tricky. So Melissa's getting to her knees, looping one foot in, and then the other foot. Hands reach out, same placement for your push-up. She's gonna extend open through her legs, drop down, and right back up. Notice her head and neck alignment. Her head is looking about a foot in front of her shoulders to keep that supported. Great job, lady. All right, come on up. So for this one, our stretch is placing an arm on the wall and walking away. You can do it straight flat on a wall like she has and just turning away. You can hold on to a railing, choosing something that's just going to allow you to hold on or connect yourself to, and then finding that resistance as you move away. Good job? Thanks, guys. We hope you have a blast, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Shut it.